Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Faulty Doctor, and today I have a 37-4 team deathmatch on Havana. So you might be thinking 37-4, that's pretty good, that's not too bad, especially for team deathmatch. But you will be surprised to know that at the end we lose this game, and that is purely down to my team. So 37-4 should guarantee a team deathmatch win, because it's a completely kill-based playlist, obviously. But my team is just absolutely terrible this entire match, and we end up losing. Not even just by a couple of kills, we lose by about 11 or 10 kills. So it's pretty bad, and you'll see later in the gameplay how poorly my team do. But that's not all I want to talk about today. I was also going to touch a little bit on your sensitivity when you're playing Black Ops. So I have changed my sensitivity quite a bit throughout all the Call of Duty games. You know, I started out on Modern Warfare 2, that was my first ever Call of Duty. I got Modern Warfare 2 on the release date, or the release week at least. So I've been in the sort of I've been playing Call of Duty games for about 2 years now. And when Modern Warfare 2 first started, I didn't really touch my sensitivity. I left it on 2 for a couple of months. But I eventually ended up pushing it up to 7, which I found ideal because I could snipe on it very easily, and I could use regular guns. But then I went to 10, and I've been using 10 sensitivity on Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops and Call of Duty 4 for about a year and a half now. So I started to realise that my aim is a little bit off over long range with such high sensitivities when Black Ops came around, because I was no longer sniping. So obviously with 10 sensitivity and a sniper rifle you have the opportunity to still turn on people, and you can move pretty quickly while aiming down the sights. And because I never snipe in Black Ops anymore because of how terrible they've made it, I always use assault rifles, and at long ranges you'll see here as I try and pick off that guy. Actually that's a bad example, I do pretty well there. But anyway, there are quite often times where I'll just move too far along, because the analog sticks are pretty hard to control compared to like a mouse, for example, if you're aiming at long range. And 10 sensitivity is just not ideal when you're shooting people at long distance with assault rifles. So I decided that I would slowly move down my sensitivity while using assault rifles, especially on Black Ops. And I went from 10 down to 9, 8, 7, you know, gradually brought it down all the way to 5. And I recommend doing the same because my accuracy is noticeably improved since I did that, especially over long range. And you still have just heard a lot of thunder outside my room. You still have enough maneuverability so that if someone does sneak up behind you, you still have the opportunity to turn around and kill them. Now here I'm a chopper gunner. I get quite a few kills with this, I think, but I can't remember if it gets shot down or not. But you know, I really should have won this game. If this was a free-for-all, I would have had it in the bag easy. But because of my team, they just let me down. But whatever, enough about this particular gameplay. So, I still play on 10 sensitivity on Modern Warfare 2 because I snipe on it. And I haven't really touched COD 4 on the console for a couple of months now because I've got it on the PC. So whenever I feel like playing Call of Duty 4, I just hit it up on the PC. And in regards to sensitivity on the PC, my mouse is the Logitech MX518. You can Google that if you want, but I know it's a very popular gaming mouse. It's got a little button on the top and bottom of the scroll wheel, which lets you adjust your sensitivity in-game, so you can set 3 different sensitivities you want. So I have my highest one to probably the equivalent of 10 on console, my second highest one probably to the equivalent of 7, and my third highest one around the same as 5. So I can adjust my sensitivity in-game depending on what I'm doing, which really does help my game so that when I'm sniping I can push it up, and when I am using assault rifles I can bring it down a little bit. So if you guys play PC, I recommend getting a gaming mouse if you don't already have one. Preferably one I recommend with adjustable sensitivity buttons like that. So that's just a little brief, I guess, explanation on sensitivity and what I recommend you play on. And now I'd like to just give a little shout out to my friend SeriousDrama, who recently let me put a video up on his channel, which I'll leave a link to in the description and on screen as an annotation. So he's really been a true legend to me. He's always watched all of my videos, and when he asked me if I could post a video on his channel, I obviously accepted the offer. Now, it's really helped me out so far, so I hope you're watching this SeriousDrama because I really appreciate what you've done for my channel, and I hope that we stay in contact as far as YouTube goes for a long time. So for any of you that have came over here from that post on his channel, I'd like to say welcome to you. And this is a better example of what I regularly post on my channel. I do all sorts of videos, not just Call of Duty. Hopefully in the future I'll be touching on other games. Battlefield 3 is obviously on my list when it comes out in November. But for now, you know, Black Ops is the main thing, and other Call of Duty games that I have on console at the moment are obviously what I'm going to be able to post. So, because there's obviously now pretty much double the audience that I had before this video, I'd like to ask you again, what sort of videos would you like to see? Because I've recently been playing a lot more Modern Warfare 2 because some of my friends have been getting back into PS3 and playing Modern Warfare 2 with me a lot. And I recently got a game where I went something like 48-1 on Wasteland. So I'd like to know if you guys would like to see anything like that. If there's a particular gun you want me to use, if you want me to try and get a nuke with a particular gun, anything like that. I could just do any sort of crazy stuff in Modern Warfare 2 because it's such an old game, no one cares about stats. I really don't mind what you ask me to do. I'll just give it a go. So you'll probably see in the near future that 48-1, I think. Because I was really happy with that game and I'm playing with one of my mates on there. So I think that'll be a pretty entertaining game for you guys to watch. It's also a double nuke fail. So I was using the high kill streaks going for a nuke, and I think I die 2 kills away from the nuke the first time, and then the second time the game just ends before I can get it. So 2 really close nukes in that game, so it's pretty exciting the whole way through. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll probably post that as my next commentary if you guys want it. So obviously leave in the comments if you would like to see that, leave in the comments if you watched it this far, leave in the comments if SeriousDrama sent you, you know, all that sort of good stuff. You don't have to like the video for it or anything like that, I'm not really bothered, just leave a comment, that's always nice. So, I'll talk to you guys later, so have a nice day.